And do you see the red dot?
Yeah.
Hello everyone out there in YouTube land. This is Bradley Allen Hensley. I was just informed by my friend Scott Holmes, who you all know from my channel, that now whenever I try to call the local hospital, which for years, and I mean years, like forever and a day since they've had phones in this town, all you've had to do is hit the number.
Right here. Right
Where?
there. Right there.
But now it says in the paper for, what paper is this? The August 16th edition of the Times Journal. Residents and businesses prepare for 518 area code overlay. Mandatory 10-digit dialing in 518 area code begins the 19th of August. Residents and business consumers within the existing 518 area code should be prepared for the introduction of the new 838 area code. Midtel announced today that beginning September 19th, 2017, customers in the 518 area code region requesting new service in an additional line or in some cases moving a service may be assigned a new number in the new 838 area code. To ensure a continuing supply of telephone numbers, the New York Public Service Commission ordered an area code overlay for the area served by 518. The new 838 area code will be overlaid or superimposed over the same geographical area as the 518 area code, which covers the eastern upstate portion of New York, serving communities such as Albany, Plattsburgh, Lake Placid, and Saratoga. Since March 18, 2017, customers have been able to place calls within the 518 area code region by dialing the customary 7 digits or by dialing 10 digits, area code plus the number. However, on August 19th of this year, the option to place calls within the 518 area code using 7 digits will end, and all calls made within and between area codes 518 and 838 will be placed using the 10-digit phone number. If customers forget and dial 7 digits, then the call will not be completed, and the customers will hear an announcement instructing them to hang up and redial using the area code. On September 19, 2017, the 838 area code becomes effective, and customers receiving numbers from the 838 area code must dial the area code on every call placed as well. The most important facts that consumers and businesses need to know about the upcoming 838 area code overlay are: your telephone number, including current area code, will not change. You will need to dial area code plus telephone number for all calls within and between the 518-838 area codes, 518 or 838 plus a 7-digit number. You will continue to dial 1 plus area code plus number for all calls to other area codes outside of it. What is now a local call will remain a local call. The price for call coverage area or other rates and services will not change due to the overlay. You can still dial just 3 digits to reach 911. If 211, 311, 411, 511, 611, 711, or 811 are currently available in the community, you will still dial those codes with just 3 numbers. Customers are reminded to identify the telephone numbers as a 10-digit number and include the area code when giving the number to their friends, family, businesses, associates, and business customers, etc. This is bull. Last I knew, they couldn't do that. It's against the law. They killed them being able to do that when they stopped the monopolization. I say everyone, and I mean everyone, in New York State, whether you live in 518 area code or not, need to rise up and fight this. We need to call whoever your congressman is, whoever your assemblyman is, whoever your state dude is, you need to call him or her and tell them this we do not stand for. This is the way that Cuomo is trying to get back at us because New York citizens helped get Trump in. For the first time, probably ever, New York was a red state, meaning it voted primarily Republican. Cuomo is a Democrat, so he didn't like that idea. So what's he gonna do? He's gonna try to get back at anybody and everybody who might have voted Republican. Well, you know what? I say that's an overreach of his authority. I say them doing this without sending out proper notifications to every home is an illegal move. I say it's time that we stand against what Cuomo wants to do. We stand against his little SAFE Act, which, by the way, if you truly read it, means law-abiding citizens cannot have guns. The cops can, the military can, but law-abiding citizens like you and me, we can't own guns. They've already limited what kind of gun we can own, from auto to semi-auto. Then they said, oh, your gun can't hold more than 10 rounds of ammunition. I've read the Constitution. It doesn't state I have to own a semi-automatic gun. It doesn't state that my gun can only fire 10 rounds. This is all part of the same thing. And that is Cuomo working with Hillary and Obama and de Blasio, because let's face it, Cuomo, de Blasio, they spent more time in D.C. than any governor of New York has since his daddy, Cuomo's daddy, was in office. That says something. And it's not good what it says. So, if you're down and you agree with me, then shoot this video to your congressman or your congresswoman, to your assemblyman or your assemblywoman, so that they can see that the common Americans, the people who pay their salary, don't want this. Now that I know I gotta do this, I'm thinking about discontinuing my phone, because it's a bunch of bull. Instead of just picking up the phone right here, punching in the usual numbers, now I gotta take and dial 518-234-2555, and if I want to call the health clinic, or someone's gotta, if they're gonna call me, they gotta punch in 518-234-2. When they live just down the street, or they live the next town over, come on. Scary County ain't that big. We don't have that many people in it. So why should we be the ones that are getting screwed? When I guarantee you, you go down to Plattsburgh, or out to Lake Placid, or you go to Albany, you go to Saratoga, they're not having to do it. I'll guarantee you they're not having to do it. But the rural counties are, even though the rural counties pay for damn near everything. Through the taxes, through people who smoke, and everything. People who smoke pay for 90% of what happens in New York anyway, because New York has the highest taxes of any state on cigarettes. And smokers have the least amount of rights in New York. Come on, people, wake up, huh? What's going on ain't right. And we need, as a nation, to stand up and say, enough's enough. We finally got someone in the White House who's got a set of cojones. Alright? Who will do what he says and says what he means. That's a man. He means what he says what he means. And he does it. Well, let's stand up with him and beat back tyranny of Antifa and Black Lives Matter. If you go on YouTube, you type in, what did I type in earlier? Antifa playbook found. You will see that they lost one of their playbooks. One of our people found it, put it on YouTube. It's a very sickening read of what they're planning to do. But hey, don't take my word for it. My friend Scott, who's holding the camera, let me see the camera, Scott. He'll give you his opinion because he's read it too.
It's sick and it's a bunch of crap. All they are is Nazis and racist, fascist pigs.
What do you think about the 518 thing?
I think the 518 thing sucks. Because why should I dial 518 when I'm already in 518? That's stupid.
See, that is my opinion. Well, if you like what we had to say, you wanted to get more of our videos, if you liked what we had to say, hit the like button. You want to get more of our videos? Click that little button down below that says subscribe, and then you gotta hit the bell next to it. And, well, I don't know how long I can keep my YouTube channel going. I'm not doing it for money. It's not, I don't get any money out of it. This is me doing it because, well, that's what I do. So YouTube can't cut my money, but if someone wanted to sponsor me, I'd appreciate it. But I don't get any money from it. But, well, for now, that's it. And I guess I'll talk to you later on. Until then, take care of yourselves, and we gotta change the way things are going. Otherwise, I don't know what happened. We're both pro vets, and right now, we just don't know. Until next time.
Hold on.
Hold on a minute.
My name's Scott Holmes. I just called 262 number, which is in Albany, and I just hit 262-5723, and it went through to the Albany Pediatrics Hospital. They should be doing 518 on that, but they aren't.
I guess that proves, ladies and gentlemen, what I had just said about how they don't have to do it in Albany. Right?
Right.
Until next time, stay it easy. Watch out for you and yours. Pray for our president, Donald J. Trump. And, well, I hope to see you next time and on the flip side. Or as they say in Stephen King's The Dark Tower series, I hope to see you in the clearing at the end of the path.